Living Power with Dan Hurd.
Encourage one another. Nehemiah says it in verse 20. Isn't this a great verse? Wherever you hear the sound of the trumpet, join us there. Our God will fight for us. Now I want you to see something really significant about this verse. One of the biggest mistakes that Christians make is that we fail to lift each other up and to be there for each other in times of challenge. In fact, that's one of the reasons why many of the 60% that I referred to earlier in the study left the church, because somebody wasn't there for them. We did a survey a few years ago for our class, and I was just amazed at how many people responded. The question was asked, and they were allowed to respond anonymously. And I was amazed at the incredible percentage of people that, I think it was 60% of the people that responded, that the reason that they left the church was that basically somebody wasn't there for them when they needed it. You know, they went through a difficult time, nobody cared. Nobody called them, nobody checked on them, nobody wanted to know what was happening in their life. It wasn't important to them. So it's really, really important that people understand that we need to lift each other up and be there for each other in times of challenge. Notice what this verse, though, is really saying. When the alarm is sounded, when you know that there's a crisis, when you know that there's an issue, show up, but not to fight. God will take care of that part. Then why show up? I mean, why show, what's the point? If you hear the sound of the trumpet, join us there. Our God will fight for us. Then why show up if God's going to do the battle? In today's world, when there's a crisis in people's lives, why show up? Because we need to show up to encourage, to support, to love, to surround. Look what Hebrews says, Hebrews 3 verse 13. Encourage one another daily, as long as it is called today, so that none of you may be hardened by sin's deceitfulness. Encourage one another. Hebrews 10:25, let's not give up meeting together as some are in the habit of doing, but let's encourage one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching. Encourage one another.